Welcome to the League with your hosts, Benoit Thanjan. You might know me from the Solar Maverick podcast, and David McGee. You give us 5 minutes, we give you the latest clean energy trend. The first trend that I'm going to be talking about is actually something that came out today, which is April 24th. Petitions were filed with the U.S. Department of Commerce and the U.S. International Trade Commission requesting imposition of anti-dumping and countervailing duties on crystalline silicon photovoltaic cells and modules imported from Cambodia, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Thailand. What we've seen is that putting tariffs on panels from other countries, have created increasing pricing of panels, and then also less development because of that. This is actually one of the first times we've seen the U.S. Department of Commerce and Trade going after panel manufacturers from Southeast Asia. It's primarily been China. This is what the industry organizations like SIA, ACOR responded, that they're deeply concerned about this petitions lead to further market volatility across the U.S. and solar and storage industry and create uncertainty. And it will also hamper like tax credits and other policy to expand solar manufacturing, deploying clean energy at a scale and speed to serve growing electricity demand, which we're seeing incredible amounts of electricity demand projected for the next 5 to 10 years. So that's the first part of the trend that I'm talking about. And the second one is actually a study that was done by Energy Sage. And what they did was actually do a survey from residential contractors, and residential solar contractors have said that they think the future is bright for the next 3 years for solar. They had has been a little bit difficult for the residential solar market due to high interest rates and supply chain issues. They also said that they see residential customers looking into other products outside of solar, specifically storage, and they think that potentially maybe there might be some barriers with financing for residential solar in the future. And those were very interesting insights from this Energy Sage report, where they tried to survey most of the residential solar installers in the US. And that's that.
Amazing. Benoit, it feels like deja vu. We've been through this market so many times, these tariffs, we've seen this story once many times. So, only gets gonna roll out now.
Definitely, it feels like you're right. Deja vu, history keeps repeating.
Exactly. Yeah. So great updates. Thank you again. 2 topics that we're going to speak about. First one is locally here in the New York State market. We had the Public Service Commission released a very, very exciting order. This order, was taken from the Department of Energy's liftoff reports. It's called the Grid of the Future. And this Public Service Commission order is enabling the virtual power plant exploration and some very definitive, specific objectives that virtual power plants can provide to the utilities and other market participants. So very exciting, that we're going to get some clarity on it. New York has definitely come a long way. We're very excited to see where this grid of the future goes, and happy to be at the forefront of this. Second piece of information, very interesting topic, regarding what is occurring in the data center and renewable energy, worlds. Few items in the news. You've seen Amazon, had invested, within a nuclear power plant, co-located to some of their facilities. Many other, data centers are starting to have requirements of sourcing from renewable energy. And as we start to see more interconnection concerns and availability needs for energy, we're starting to see more and more of these sites co-located. Data centers right now are starting to look at a minimum of 400 megawatts of capacity, which, as we know, is a lot of power. Tons of activity going on. A month ago during the Chatter Week, everyone was speaking about was these data centers, energy consumption. So very exciting times ahead of us. Lots of opportunity, and I wanted to thank everyone for your time. You just enjoyed 5 minutes of the best information from the league. Be sure to hit that like button, give us 5 stars, hit that subscribe, and thank you again.
Thank you.